वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुत्पत्कमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांशं श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय राधाप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त नारायण गोस्वामी इति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय गौरप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्त वन गोस्वामी इति नामिने। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। सर्वप्रथम मैं अपने परम गुरु आराध्यतम श्री ओम विष्णुपाद श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत वन गोस्वामी महाराज के चरण सरोज में दंडवत प्रणाम यापन करती हूँ। तत्पश्चात अपने परम गुरुदेव पूज्य पाद श्री नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज एवं पूज्य पाद श्री वामन गोस्वामी महाराज के चरण कमलों में अनंत कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम करती हूँ। उपस्थित सभी श्रेष्ठ वैष्णव वैष्णवियों के चरणों में कोटि कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम। मेरे सभी गुरु भाई बहनों के चरणों में कोटि कोटि दंडवत प्रणाम। आज Satish Prabhuji ki kripa se
Today, by the mercy of Satish Prabhu, I got the opportunity to purify my speech. I'm grateful to you that you again gave me the opportunity to speak about the glories of Gurudev. Like I said before, the glories of Gurudev are innumerable, like the universes. He comes as the Bahiranga Shakti of Bhagavan, but Gurudev is like the Antaranga Shakti of Bhagavan. The glories of Gurudev are innumerable. By the will of Srimati Radhika, our Guru Varga comes on this world for our well-being to give mercy to all the jivas. Like Bhagavan is above birth and death, like that our Guru Varga is also above birth and death. We are all conditioned souls in this world of Maya, and our Gurudev is above Maya. So, if 1,000 disciples keep speaking 1,000 days like about the glories of Gurudev, we still cannot name them all. So I can speak for myself how I came on this path of bhajan. I was someone that believed in God, but I did not do any puja, I did not take any vratas. I didn't do any of these things, and I did not feel like having a Gurudev. I did not feel the enthusiasm for that. So, Param Gurudev, Pujyapat Narayan Goswami Ji, he was not on this world that time. He was already in Aprakat Leela. So, on his Avirbhav Tithi, I went to the temple. So it was the day of Mauni Amavasya. I got a phone from Pujyapat Raglekha Didi that come here, we have a festival. So I went to the temple, and Param Gurudev really did something to let me believe. He showed such a nice Leela that I could only believe, yes, Guru Varga is something special. So my mother-in-law, she was lying in her bed for 2 years. She got a nurse 24/7. So what happened? We were very much thinking about how to end her suffering. How will she get deliverance of this suffering? So we went to all these doctors and all these people that can see the future, but they all said that she has a lot of days still left. So we went to the mud where you have this nice picture of Gurudev. So I went there and prayed to Gurudev, please deliver my mother. So I don't know if I should say this or not, but I feel like I should tell this. So his picture, he really blinked his eyes, and when I saw that, I felt like a current in my heart. What happened? Did I really see him blink? Did I see it wrongly? So some commotion went along in my heart, maybe there is something here. So when I went back to Faridabad, as I arrived at my house on that Mauni Amavasya day, it's 2013 I'm speaking about. So that day, my mother-in-law left her body. So maybe just to let me believe, Param Gurudev showed this Leela. So that day I was totally surrendered. Yes, there is a Guru Varga, and maybe this is my place. So that day the bhakti was sprouted in my heart. And then when I sought the shelter of Gurudev, he showed me another Leela. Just like the Leela I had with Param Gurudev, Gurudev showed me a Leela. So my paternal grandmother, she was also sick. So at that time I was very unknowing. I asked Gurudev many things. So I was praying to Gurudev. And then at that time my mother also asked, what will happen? My mother-in-law is really suffering and the doctor is saying she will suffer. And then Gurudev said, look, he showed his hand towards her. He said, look, there is a Kanishta Bhakti here. Everything will be alright. So I was totally lost. I thought, what is Kanishta? I don't know what I am. So after that, Gurudev went to the foreign countries. So Daddy, my grandmother was still in the hospital, so I prayed to Gurudev. In myself, I said, Gurudev, please give mercy to my grandmother. She is suffering so much. Please deliver her from all these planets. So I don't know what it was. I just kept asking. And then after 3-4 hours, my grandmother left her body. And 3 days later, when we go to the cremation place, my son also went. And then when my son came home after doing the rituals, when I opened the door, Gurudev was actually in the foreign countries, but when I opened the door, Gurudev entered my house next to my son. And he was really sweating. And he came in my house, he sat on my sofa, and on the sofa he was wiping away his sweat. And he had this smile, and then he disappeared. So my hairs were standing on their ends. What did I see? Gurudev is not in the country. What is happening? So I called my mother. Mother, for 3 days, Gurudev was with grandmother. He was nursing her, and then he got her delivered from this world. Mother, I'm so bad. I let him do so much. I would let him take so much efforts to take care of him. So after that, I would never ask anything from Gurudev. I gave Gurudev so much work. So after that, I never asked Gurudev anything. So Param Gurudev showed such a Leela, and Gurudev also, just to get this Guru Nishta in my heart. So also in my dreams, Param Gurudev sometimes comes because, maybe I'm so bad. I'm not a believer. And just to get me surrendered, they showed me these Leelas. So he has so much mercy. He has given so much mercy to my family. Also in my family, many people have had such experiences. They were calling me, today this happened, that happened. I will tell that some other day because now I'm speaking very long time. But one thing more I want to tell, because my father was also very karmi. He was very much a believer of Dan, Punya. He didn't believe in Gurudev. So my father was a chain smoker and his health was very bad. And we went to many doctors, and doctors said we cannot save him because he can't stop smoking. And my brother tried so much to get him off the cigarettes, but my father would not stop smoking. He stopped for 1-2 days and then he started again. So my mother told me this, and then I told this to Gurudev, and then Gurudev gave me the nursing kavach. He said, give this to your father. So since the day my father wear this nursing kavach, it was 5-6 years ago, my father didn't touch one cigarette, and he is good. He's in very good health. So many things like this happen, and sometimes I think, when I see Gurudev, I see Swami Maharaj, like he went to the Western countries, he was preaching. So like that, our Gurudev also went. Look, he went to Brazil. And the Brazilian language, Gurudev cannot speak in those days, and the Brazilians could not speak English. So that would be a very difficult conversation. How can he preach them? How can he bring this preaching to them? So this was a very big challenge. But then Gurudev didn't come back. He was still there for his Guru Seva, and he showed us what Guru Nishtha is and what the instruction of a Gurudev is. So he was sent there by his Gurudev, and he kept trying and trying. And in the end, he found one person who knew the Brazilian language and also the English language. So he was helping to convey the message of Gurudev. And look at his Guru Nishtha. In the first year, when Pujapat Narayan Maharaj went there were already 500 disciples ready. Gurudev was giving him 500 disciples, and in the beginning he did not have any medium to spread the message. But this is only possible when you are totally in every hair on your skin. You want to offer that in the service of your Gurudev. So what can we learn from Gurudev? If only one little -1 point of Gurudev could come in us, then perhaps in one lifetime we could get this Gurudev, this Nishtha. So I will end here. Gurudev is not only giving his mercy to me, but all these jivas. Okay, I want to sing 2 lines.
कृपा की न होती जो आदत तुम्हारी, 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 तो कैसे संभलती जिंदगी हमारी, तो कैसे संभलती जिंदगी हमारी। गुरुदेव सहारा तेरा है, गुरुदेव सहारा तेरा है, मेरा और सहारा कोई नहीं, मेरा और सहारा कोई नहीं।
I will end here. I'm taking so much of your time. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam. Please rain your mercy on me that I can also stay in your association and I can have some Guru Nishtha in my heart. Srila Gurudev ki Jai.